Hey guys, so I'm here today to film my, I guess you could call them like summer favorites because they're not really July favorites. They're kind of things I've been loving recently. We're in the depths of the quarantine and like I also already work from home, so I don't try enough new products to have like monthly favorites because I wear makeup like literally on the weekends. The end, and like that's a maybe. So I kind of have gathered some things that I've been loving and thought I would talk about them because like I feel like I have enough to actually like have a video where sometimes I'm like, oh, I like this one thing, but like it's one thing. So yeah. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. This week I think we're doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday because I missed a week because I shattered my computer and then I had to put my computer in the shop again because the repair they did didn't work. So we're back, hopefully forever. Hopefully that repair is repaired fully. Fingers crossed. And yeah, also I'm filming this way because I have wallpapered my office and done some changes to my office and I don't want to show you guys until it's like the office reveal, which I'll probably film this weekend. I just haven't gotten around to it yet and I have to like clean my office first and like that's not happening. So let's get into the faves. I'm gonna start with makeup and with hair. I don't really have any skincare favorites. But I guess I'll start with face. I've been really liking mixing these two concealers. This is the Mcgrath Concealer in the shade L6, which you will see as I swatch it for you that it is far too dark for me. I have the foundation on L6, which is actually what I'm wearing today, and it looks fine once it's blended out. It's a little bit too dark, but I will say, I think the shade range on the Mcgrath concealers is shitty for pasty people. Like the first shade L1, which I am going to purchase to mix with this, I just haven't gotten around to it yet, is too light for me. And then this is L6, which is the next shade up. Like L1 is the lightest shade with pink undertones. This is the next shade up with pink undertones, and it's clearly too dark for me. And I picked up this concealer, which is too light for me recently. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Fair Rose. And as you'll see when I swatch this, I am just so good at picking out foundation shades. No, the issue is, so this is the e.l.f. Fair Rose and this is the Mcgrath L6. This is my issue always with concealers. The first shade is always too light and the second shade is always too dark. So I've been actually mixing these two concealers and I kind of feel like they have the same consistency. Like they're that really nice creamy full coverage concealer, but they're not like matte. They kind of have like that, I don't want to call it a dewy finish, but it's like a satin finish. And so I'm really liking them. It's what I'm wearing today on my eyes. I use this and then kind of use this to brighten it, use this to darken this, you know, my fucking life. And I've actually been really liking these concealers mixed. I definitely want to pick up the e.l.f. one in a darker color because I mean, it's like $6 or something. I literally was at the store the other day and I couldn't remember what shade I had. And I was like, I don't want to go home with another concealer that doesn't match me. So I didn't pick it up, but I love both of these concealers a lot. I mean, the Mcgrath one is pricey, but she's nice. I'm not going to lie. I literally can't tell you what it's like by itself though. I have to pick up L1. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I would love to know how I feel about this concealer by itself, but I don't because it's too dark for me. Pasty girl problems, pasty pink girl problems. This is my life. The other face product, okay, listen, I don't know who I am anymore. I didn't start wearing bronzers till like 2 years ago. I was like, bronzers are stupid and I hate them. And I couldn't find any I liked because I'm so pasty. They're either too dark or orange on me. And then my best friend made me buy Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and I fell in love with it. And all of a sudden I have become a bronzer whore. I picked up the Milk Makeup, I don't even know what this is called. There's truly not a name on it. Peel for more info. Okay, are you gonna tell me your name if I peel? No. I think this is just called like their bronzer stick. It's just a cream bronzer. Now clearly I bought the sample size of it, but like honestly, look how much product you get in the sample size. If it was like $20 or something and like, will I ever use up this much bronzer? Probably not in the fucking summer. But I love this. Now this is a little bit of a warm toned bronzer. You'll see it there, but it blends out so beautifully. I'm not wearing it today, I'm sorry. listen, doing cream products is like kind of a whole extra step that like I just wasn't feeling today. But I've been wearing this all the time. Sometimes what I'll do is, okay, honestly, I haven't been liking foundation lately. I know, I don't even know who I am anymore. I just feel like every time I put foundation on my skin, I'm just like, it looks like I'm wearing foundation and I hate it. So I've just been wearing like concealer, and then I'll put on some like cream bronzer and blend it out just to like add some color to my face and like feel alive. I love the way this looks. I don't know who I am anymore. Honorable mention goes to the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand or whatever it's called, but that shit's expensive. And that one definitely, I wouldn't even call it a contour, but it's definitely a way different tone. It's not as warm tone. This is like, I mean, this is still a very warm toned bronzer. Like I feel like it's too orange when I swatch it, but like on the skin, it just looks absolutely beautiful. If you look at any of my recent videos, I'm probably wearing this. If you see me looking bronze, it's this. I absolutely love it. It's just so creamy and blendable and just such a nice tone. If you have fair skin, I would definitely recommend this. I mean, it probably won't work for anyone who is any deeper than like medium skin, and I'm pretty sure they don't have any deeper shades. Get it together, Milk. But I live for this. It's so good. And like you can get the small size for $20, and like, will you ever use this up? Probably not. Okay, and then another bronzer I have to mention, because like I said, I've become a bronzer whore. Okay, the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. Listen, I didn't want to believe the hype in this. I was like, the hype is stupid. There's no way a bronzer can be worth that much money and can actually be good. And then I tried it on, and like, I hope you can see the bronzer here because I'm sitting in front of the window, so it might wash out, but like the tone of this is so beautiful. It's such like a neutral bronzer. It has like a pinch of like pinky redness to it. I don't know how to describe it, or at least it looks like that on my skin, but maybe it's because I'm pink. But it's just like a very neutral bronzer. No, it has a bit of pink to it. So this is it here next to. So this is the Milk one, and this is the Tantastic. It does have a smidge of that pink into it, so it doesn't look warm. If you find that every bronzer looks too orange on you, I think you would love this bronzer. I mean, I think it's a ridiculous price, and I also think like I'll never go through this much fucking bronzer, but I love the way it looks on my skin, especially like layered over top of the Charlotte Tilbury or even this one. Today I'm wearing it by itself, so it's a little bit more subtle, but I don't even know who I am anymore. Look at me liking bronzers. I'm a whole new person. But yeah, I absolutely love this bronzer. I think it's beautiful, and I just think the tone of it is so unique and something I haven't really seen a lot of. If you know of any other bronzers that are like this kind of tone, that are like in the drugstore range, I would definitely like to check them out, because I find with drugstore bronzers, you're getting orange. Those are your only options if you have fair skin. So you kind of have to pay the more expensive price, but I love this one a lot. Also, Fenty Shady Biz is amazing if you're looking for a good bronzer for my skin tone, if you're like my skin tone, but this is what I'm talking about right now. I haven't used Shady Biz since I got the Marc Jacobs bronzer. Shook, right? Right. I also want to show you guys that I picked up my cat the other day, and she got scared because as I picked her up, the washing machine kicked on, and she kicked me in the neck and cut me. We love cats, don't we? Love them. Last face product is, I think I've included this in like 1,000 favorites videos, but I can't stop. This is the Fenty Killawatt highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Listen, if you don't have this highlighter, I don't know what you're doing with your life, okay? This is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. Hi, do you see her? She's beautiful and glowy and magical, and you need her in your life. I live for pink toned highlighters, and I have been liking the Milk Makeup Lit highlighter, but it is a little bit dark, so I find that I go a little heavy-handed with my bronzers sometimes. So I find I get a little heavy-handed, and then it looks like a stripe on my cheek. But so I've been kind of going back to the Fenty one because she's a tried and true favorite, and I love her. I mix the two sides together, or I use the really shimmery side, which is Fire Crystal. Lightning Dust is a little bit more like, is it more chill? I mean, like, which side is supposed to be chill? I don't fucking know. In the pan, oh, I guess Fire Crystal is more chill. Lightning Dust looks more chill in the pan, but I don't know. I just mix them together. What do I care? And they're beautiful and magical. And like, if you haven't tried the Fenty highlighters, get your life together. They're bomb. Okay, for eyes, I don't know if I've ever talked about the Creepy Cute palette, but like she needs her moment to shine. It's the summer and I've been like feeling pastels. As you can see, I have like this like beautiful pastel purple on my eyes today. And I've kind of been liking, like I'm lazy and I don't want to have to like, when it comes to bright looks, I find that sometimes it's like overwhelming to like think about what colors go together, because you really have to think about the color wheel and you have to think about how colors are going to layer, because if you layer two colors that don't layer well, you're gonna get a muddy color. That's what a lot of people had as a problem with the Subculture palette. It wasn't really that like the colors didn't blend well, it's that they weren't colors that mixed well together, so then when you had them together in a palette, they performed shittily. So I've just been loving doing like a one over look. Like here is just purple on my lids, and like it looks cute enough, but like it's not a lot of work. So today I'm wearing the color Planchette. And like these are just beautiful, beautiful matte pastel colors. It's called the Creepy Cute palette because you have like a tombstone color and then you also have Void, which is a matte black. I literally never use either of those colors. I guess I could do a great, like a cute smoky eye with them, but I've just been using, I use this palette mostly for the brights. For the pastels, I think it's beautiful. This blue color, hello. This purple color, this teal color, yes bitch. Like this strawberry milk, like they're just so pigmented, so easy to work with, so easy to blend out. I really love the formula. This is, now it's by Shroud Cosmetics on here, but I know they've changed their name since then, so I'll put their name somewhere here. I think they might be Shroud Cosmetics now. I'm not really sure what that's about. It must be like a copyright thing or something, but I love this palette. It doesn't get enough hype. It's so good. If you're like a quirky weird girl, you would love this palette because the pastels in here are just beautiful. And I also love that it's just like all in one palette. Like instead of having to buy like the 16 different ColourPop palettes, like the green one and the blue one and the peach one and whatever, you just have like your matte pastels together in one palette. So whenever I want like a pastel-y kind of look, I don't have to open a bunch of palettes to try to find the perfect purple. I just like know what's in here. It's a great palette. I don't think it was that expensive either. And like the packaging is nice. It's just like a nice hard cardboard. Like the design is kind of cute. It's like a really great brand and great product. And when I saw this, I knew I needed to have it. It came out a couple years ago, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I don't reach for it enough, but I do love it. And then the last makeup product I have is the Essence Lash Princess False Effect Mascara Waterproof. Okay, listen, this mascara is magical. Okay, first of all, I have to tell you that I have shitty eyelids. And then I have to tell you that I have liquid liner on, so it's hard to see them, but it makes my lashes, did I say I have shitty eyelids? I meant eyelashes. My eyelashes stick straight out. They're short. They don't curl. They're not thick. They're just like shitty little eyelashes. I hate them. But I also can't do I can't do lash extensions because I'm a rub your eye bitch till I die. And I will never not be. I did them one time before and I hated them. I actually went and got them taken off like 2 weeks later and was like, no, thank you, never again. So this mascara though is absolutely amazing. I personally like a regular bristle wand as opposed to the plastic bristles. So I like that about this. It's kind of got that cone shape, so it's really easy to get your inner eyelashes. And it's just like a beautiful mascara. Like this is a false effect mascara. It's so good. It's waterproof. It's like volumizing. It's not super lengthening, but it is a little bit lengthening. And I just love this. And it was like $5. You can't beat this. I absolutely love the Essence mascaras are bomb. And especially the false, like the Lash Princess line is the shit. I love this one. And also I will say, it's very hard to get up your eyelids. Like very hard, but that is just the price you pay with waterproof mascara. You just have to kind of like live with the fact that you're gonna have to scrub your eyes for a bit, and that's life. Okay, I need to talk about, I literally just talked about this in my last 2 videos, but here we are again. Maybe you didn't see them, maybe you don't know that I love the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. This is the best body scrub in the entire world. This is the scent Coconut Lime. I fucking love it. It's just a really, really good body scrub, okay? If you're in Canada, you can get this at Shopper or at Superstore. If you're in the States, it's at Ulta. Ulta stopped shipping to Canada during this pandemic. Thanks for nothing, Ulta. But it is at Superstore now, so that's good. It's like $10 Canadian, which is super cheap for like anything in Canada. And I absolutely love it. I am the kind of person that I want an abrasive scrub. I want a scrub to feel like it's doing something. I don't like scrubs that are like in oils and then like makes your skin feel like oily after. I don't like the scrubs where like the granules like dissolve as you're scrubbing. I don't like the scrubs where it's just like not enough scrub in the liquid. I want it to be abrasive and I want it to actually exfoliate my body pretty well. I have like, I think you call it like chicken skin on my arms where it's like bumpy. It's like texture basically. And in the winter, I get really dry skin because hi, it's Canada, so my skin is flaky and gross. So I need a really thick moisturizer, or sorry, not moisturizer, exfoliant. And I find I've tried so many exfoliants in my time and like there are so many shitty ones out there, even high-end ones that I don't like. And honestly, this is the best body scrub I've ever found. Buy it. It's $10. And they have a bunch of different scents and stuff. It's just like so perfect. And like this will last you a long time too. I usually exfoliate once a week and that's like two times I used it and you can't even like see a dent from the outside. I just want to smell it forever. Oh, I love it. So yeah, if you have dry skin, if you like a really heavy exfoliant, you'll love this. If you like your exfoliants to be like more lighter and you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't recommend this because it's pretty abrasive, but like in the best possible way. Okay, the next two products kind of go together. First, I want to talk about it's upside down because I was in my shower and like now it's this is how thick the conditioner is, okay? This is how thick the conditioner is. When I turn it right side up, it doesn't move because it was literally sitting here right side up the entire time I was filming and the conditioner has stayed in the top. That's how you know it's a good conditioner. Listen, I have really thick curly hair that is dry as fuck. And I have always found that I am so picky when it comes to conditioner. Like a conditioner needs to change my life or I don't want anything to do with it. And this conditioner is fantastic. I didn't even tell you what it is. This is the Briogio Be Gentle, Be Kind Banana and Coconut Nourishing Superfood Conditioner. No harsh sulfates, silicones, or parabens. This is curly girl friendly, just so you know. I'm not curly girl friendly right now with my routine, but this is one of the curly girl friendly products I do have. I checked it on the website. There's a website called Curlsbot where you can check product ingredients and it'll tell you if it's curly girl friendly or not. So this one is curly girl friendly. I bought this as a set with the shampoo and let me just tell you, I hated the shampoo with every ounce of my being. It was very thin, which is wild because this is so thick. It was very thin shampoo and it just felt like it kind of like fell through your hands and it was hard to like lather it all around your head because it was so thin. So I definitely would not recommend the shampoo if you have hair like mine, but the conditioner is amazing. You just put a little bit in your hands, run it through your hair, and it's as you can see how thick it is. Like even if I shake it, it's not coming down. Oh, it just slowly, some of it started to slide down. Like that's a thick baby conditioner and I love it. Now you know we have to give her a smell. Okay, listen, this smell, I just like coughed up a lung. If I sound weird, I'm sorry. The smell of banana just like brings me back to my childhood. I used to get ear infections all the time because I would take swimming lessons and oh, now it's finally starting to slide back because I shook it. Wait, no, go back up to the top. I used to get ear infections when I was little. And banana brings me back to the taste of, you guys remember banana penicillin medicine? That shit was the best medicine in the entire world. That like chalky banana flavor, dreams. This smells just like that. I love bananas, but I love artificial banana. Just so weird. Like those banana marshmallows, banana popsicles, like give me banana anything and I am excited. So I love this conditioner. I think it's amazing. And I definitely think if you have thick curly hair, my nose is so runny and I don't know why. Like it's only runny when I'm filming. Or do I only notice it when I'm filming? I don't know. But this is the best conditioner. It came out with the best conditioner. But I really do love this conditioner. I probably would repurchase it. I like to like play around with my hair products and like buy new stuff all the time. But I do love this and highly recommend it. And like if you have really dry hair, I think this is amazing. And I have to tell you, my last favorite is actually a trick for applying your conditioner in the shower. So I tried out the curly girl method a couple months ago for the first time on my channel. I will link that video down below. And there wasn't a whole lot from it that like changed my life. I do my hair, like style my hair sopping wet now when I wear it curly like this. But something that did like was life changing during that was what people always do in the shower is they apply conditioner and then they brush it through their hair. And I thought like there's no way that that's gonna like do anything special, but let me tell you, brushing conditioner through your hair in the shower is quite literally the most life-changing thing I've ever done. And that is not me being dramatic. I use probably half the amount of conditioner I used before, and my hair feels like literal silk. So what I do is I put a little bit of this on my hands. I do split my hair into two, and I do like one side and then the other side. And what I do is I kind of like prayer hands method it through my hair. I rake it through, I run my fingers through my hair to just kind of get it through a little bit, which is how I would always condition my hair normally. And then I take my Tangle teaser, which is dirty as fuck. I didn't clean it, deal with it. I just took it out of my shower. I take my Tangle teaser and I would start brushing it through the hair. I would start at like the bottom and work my way up. And like whenever anyone would say like, oh, you should brush your products through your hair, I always thought that was just like a lie. That makes me sound so dumb. But I always thought if you put products on the top of your hair, then you brush it through your hair, there's no way it would actually get through all of this hair. That's shenanigans. It'll just brush it through the top layer. But I don't know. Maybe it's something that I just never understood, physics or some shit. Because let me tell you, it looks beautiful. Not it looks beautiful, it feels beautiful. Like when I would condition my hair, it would always feel nice, but like it honestly feels like I'm getting conditioner in every single little tiny baby strand of my hair. So then I do the other side and then I will kind of like brush it back because I do find that I kind of like miss like the crown of my head. So I'll brush it back and like brush through the bottom, and like honestly my hair feels like silk. And because I'm brushing it through, I find that I don't have to use as much conditioner, which is good because it's just expensive. So I'm literally saving products and applying conditioner to like every tiny little baby strand of my hair. I don't know how to explain it, but I just have to say, try it. If you're skeptical, try it. Put conditioner in your hair and then brush it through with like a Tangle teaser or a wet brush or something, and holy shit, you will feel the difference, I promise. It's like something I do every single time now. I keep my Tangle teaser in my shower. I probably need to buy a second one just to keep in here because like after I'm brushing conditioner through my hair, even if I rinse this, I really don't love the idea of brushing my hair after the shower with it because sorry, curly girl method, I still brush my hair after the shower. And I don't want to brush conditioner through my hair, especially if I'm going to straighten it, but my hair's dry, so usually it's fine. But yeah, other than that, that's the only downside is you have like some conditioner left over in your Tangle teaser, but honestly, it's life-changing. Why did no one tell me about this? Why did no one tell me like brushing conditioner through your hair was magical? I had no idea. And like I have really thick, coarse hair. Like I'm like ripping knots out of my hair when I'm in the shower. And like now I'm not. I'm not anymore. Now I'm just gently brushing my hair like a magical mermaid, and like the brush is just gliding through it, and it's life-changing, truly. So those are all of my favorites for, I guess, July, June, May, I don't fucking know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you guys have been loving. If you've been wearing makeup in the pandemic, in quarantine, like do you wear makeup when you're just chilling at home? I don't. So yeah, let me know what your favorites are, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!